I'm Deborah Bird. I'm a certified hypnotherapist. My specialty is anxiety, releasing childhood trauma, and eating disorders. And who do I have here with me today?
My name is Jason.
Hi, Jason. And so we've been working together for a while, Jason, and you very nicely agreed to do this video to help people learn about your progress. What did you come to hypnosis for?
A couple months ago, I was in a very dark place. I had a lot of very negative thoughts repeating continuously throughout the day, every day, associated with anxiety, which was causing me difficulty with sleeping, difficulty with concentrating on anything at all. Um, and just generally a feeling of depression and sadness.
Yeah, and I know concentration is important for you because you have a very technical job. Why don't you just tell people in a general way, you're in computers or something like that, I think?
Yes, I am a software engineer of 25 years. So
Great.
my job is continuously thinking about problems and how to solve them. It requires a lot of concentration.
Good. So when we started, your anxiety was an 8. And what is it now?
My anxiety is almost undetectable at this point. I went from taking anywhere from maybe a half an hour at the best case scenario to sometimes 2, 3 hours or even longer to fall asleep at night. And even after our first session that night, I fell asleep immediately and slept through the night. I slept very, very well. I do have a Fitbit, which I use to monitor how well I sleep. And it showed me a substantial improvement in my overall sleep quality even during that first night. And it's continued on in the month plus that we've been working together.
Good. And a month plus isn't really all that long, right?
And considering it, I mean, after the first session, I was in such a better place. The repetitive thoughts went almost completely away. The depression was gone. The anxiety was gone. Just after the very first session, I could actually feel the tension release in the muscles throughout my body. So the improvement was immediate and far exceeded my expectations right after the first session.
Okay, good. And I'm assuming that you feel that has continued in our subsequent sessions too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I've
helped reinforce all of that. You can't just do one session and, but the subsequent sessions reinforce all of that and solidify it, just for the explanation of anybody who's listening. So that
we've been working through a whole host of sort of causes behind the anxiety and the depression and the sadness. And we've only addressed maybe the top 3 or 4 at this point, and I still feel that there are more that we have yet to address and that we will continue addressing in our next set of sessions. So I only expect to see continued improvement over time.
And so do you feel that of those disturbing things that happened in the past that we have started releasing them? Releasing the imprints or the trauma or the negative associations?
Absolutely. Unquestionably.
Good. Now, let's talk about quality of life. Tell me, how has all of this affected your quality of life?
When we first started seeing one another, given my background from my childhood, one of the key attributes that that manifests itself in people with my background is sort of just a feeling of worthlessness and a general lack of care of oneself, caring more about others than oneself, sort of almost distancing myself from myself almost. And now I care about me. I'm learning to care about myself and shift all the negativity that I have, towards the cynicism that I have towards a variety of things in life, and shifting that towards more positive outlook. So, and I feel it's improved my overall demeanor from one of sort of negativity to one of becoming more positive.
Good. Okay, well, thank you for that great testimonial. You know, I don't think people realize how much they're helping others, because hardly anybody knows that hypnosis, and in particular the protocols that I use, are effective. You know, not that many people know that much about hypnosis, just to even start with that one point. So you've helped a lot of people, and thank you very much.
Well, I want to thank you, Deborah, for all the help you've given me, and I do want to say that, if you are a person who is able to be hypnotized, that hypnotherapy absolutely positively works, and it's a much better solution to the problems than taking medications prescribed by doctors and whatnot, which I was doing, and I'm now starting to come
Well,
off of those medications, and not needing them anymore. So it absolutely works. I would not be giving this testimonial if I did not believe in my heart that it was 100% effective.
okay, well, thank you. And most people, if not everybody, can be hypnotized. Not that I would expect you to know that, but just to clarify for our listeners. Thank you so much for all these great words. I think it's going to go a long way to helping others get out of anxiety, release childhood trauma, and et cetera, so on, feel better in general. So thank you. Bye-bye.